Welcome to Maker Man Workshop. Today we're going to make some greeting cards. I hate buying greeting cards because they're really expensive and I like making them myself anyway. And we're going to use some parts that we have left over from the last project doing the pallet coasters. So there's some of the cedar sticks, and we're going to make little 6-inch by 9-inch frames using the pallet wood that was left over and our 23 gauge pin nailer. So we just put a little glue and pop a couple pins in there to hold the frames together. And then we're going to stretch tissue paper in a collage over the frames, let it dry up and tighten, and then apply those to our greeting cards. So the next step is to take some Elmer's glue, just some white glue, and mix that 50-50 in a disposable cup with some water. So it's about 50% Elmer's glue and 50% water, and that's going to be the sizing for the tissue paper. It'll glue all the tissue papers together and shrink up when it dries and leave a nice flat surface that we can glue on the greeting cards. So we got to mix that up and then go get some tissue paper. So the tissue paper, you can use any colors you want, and I started here with a white background. First you put a little bit of that glue sizing on the frame and then press down your background paper, and you can stretch it out a little bit, and then just rip up pieces, cut pieces, whatever you want to do in your color and pattern, and then just get it all glued down with some more of that white glue sizing. And you can be as careful as you want or not careful. Doesn't really matter. It'll always come out pretty cool. And we just let those cook in the sun a little bit, and as they dry up, they'll shrink over those frames and leave a nice flat surface. I like to use this drawing paper. It's like 98-pound drawing paper, and you can tear off those little spiral fringe neatly because it's serrated. If not, I've always got a paper cutter underneath there so I can clean it up if I need to. So we just clean those up and fold them in half, and that's going to be our basic cardstock. Just clean up the edge a little bit and fold them over to make our cardstock. I love making these greeting cards, and I always try to think of the people that I'm going to be giving them to when I'm making the collage on the frames. Next we're going to take a razor blade or an X-Acto knife blade and cut the tissue paper out of the frames. And once those are dry and you've cut them out, you can just start over and do another one. Again, you can use the paper cutter if you need to square it up a little bit or clean up the edges a little bit on your artwork that's going to go on the greeting card. And I just use a plain old glue stick to map this down. You can use spray adhesive, but the glue stick works great. You can make a whole bunch of cards in just an afternoon. And of course, when you give the card as a gift, you can always mention that you made it. Ta-da! Instant greeting card. So I hope you enjoyed the project today. It's super easy, super fun. Don't forget to subscribe. We have projects coming every week. Thanks for watching.